Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hold on. After I took the vaccine, why do I know so much?
I wonder.
No, because then I got a blood clot.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I got pulmonary. I myself got pulmonary embolism.
That's awful.
Yeah. I got pulmonary embolism from it.
And what happened? What did they do? How long ago was this?
This was some months ago. Some months ago. Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Now I'm alright. You know what? No. So no. I took the vaccine. I got pulmonary embolism because about 10 days after I took the vaccine.
Actually, I'm here filming people. Would you mind saying this on camera?
Well, look.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I know, but.
And then some 10 days, 11 days later, I was coughing out blood. So I was thinking, what's this? In fact, I came to Speaker's Corner on that day. And I was thinking, I'm losing my fitness. I'm losing because what happens when you have pulmonary embolism is that your breathing becomes very short breathing and stuff.
Yeah.
So what happened after that is one of my friends here in the park, they took me to the hospital. I said, I don't want to stay here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So they took me to St. Mary's, which is nearby. And we done a blood test. Well, you know, they do something called a D-dimer, which is like so I done the D-dimer, blood test, and they said that you can't leave the hospital. I said, what's going on? They said, you've got a blood clot. I said, come on, man, I want to go home. I won't waste my time. So what happened after that was they said, okay, they looked at it, and I had what you call lung infarction as well.
Right.
So what happens is when you get a pulmonary embolisms are blood clots in the lung. Yeah, there are three different arteries. You know, so you call the segmental arteries, the subsegmental arteries, and then you got the pulmonary artery. Yeah, the segmental artery is like the medium one. The subsegmental is the smallest one. The pulmonary artery is like the thickest one. If the blood clot goes through the pulmonary artery, it kills you. This is sudden death. It's sudden death. Yeah. So what happened was, my one was in the segmental artery. So it's not. So you got your pulmonary artery, you got segmental artery, and then you have the subsegmental artery. My blood clots, because there was many of them. Yeah. It came through the segmental artery. Yeah. So what it is that they looked at, they done a MRI and a CT scan, I should say, and they saw that so what happens when you have pulmonary embolism is lung infarction is basically when you have death of the lung. So my left lung basically died, part of it, and it doesn't come back to life. It's permanent damage. It's permanent damage. It is permanent damage.
Wow.
Now the thing is, when I was speaking to because I went to more than one hospital because I had more than one episode. I spoke to a few people, and from the doctors they're telling me that do you know what, people die from this at your age. And with me, I insisted the guys knew me in the hospital. Whatever, they done the yellow card, which is to say that they reported it that I had what you call an unprovoked situation. But a lot of times it's not the case. Look, I'm 29. I'm 29 years old. 29, for me personally, I took the vaccine. I was not, I was not erring in the side of caution from that perspective, but I regretted it. Now I'm getting messages on my phone saying take the second dose. So, hey,
oh my God.
And if you don't take the second dose, what's going to happen? That you got all these consequences. And genuinely, I've taken the vaccine as per the recommendation of the government. Done what every law-abiding citizen is meant to do. 10 days later, I was on the brink of dying in a hospital, coughing out blood and couldn't breathe. In some therefore, I will say this. I'm not saying to anybody, I'm not saying don't take vaccines. I'm not saying that. It's up to you what you want to do with your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Honestly, this is genuinely as a personal decision. But what I am going to say is, from my experience as a 29-year-old, when I took that vaccine, 10 days later, they were telling me we need to see for the first 5 days whether you're going to survive or not. That's what they told me.
And you had no. And
that's
you
what
don't
they told me.
Anyone else to go through?
No. For me, I was ready.
Okay, but
why
you
am I?
Wish it. I wouldn't want.
No, I don't know. I was a bit ready. I done my will actually. I had my will already in place, but you have to make sure, by the way, you have a will. Your will has to be ready. The Muslim community, especially. No, you got to be ready to die. If you're not ready to die, you're not